So recently I've started fundraising for my volunteer trip to Tanzania, which is coming up in May. And I have really learned a lot already about the types of people who donate, why people like to donate, why people don't like to donate, and who people like to donate to. I've really realized that when it comes to volunteer trips, a lot of the time it's more about the individual rather than the organization that they are going to work with. So today I want to talk a little bit about me. About 3 years ago, I started to discover that I was really passionate about global development and international aid. And since then, I have really just thrown myself into it. To give you a little bit of context, over the past 3 years, I have participated in 2 volunteer trips, facilitated development oriented trips for 39 students, and worked as a liaison between Queen's University, 5 host communities, and 12 NGOs in 4 different continents. So is this trip just something for me to put on my resume? Absolutely not. I believe that I have a resume that more than qualifies me for any entry-level job as a trip coordinator at a nonprofit organization. But I want more. I have held so many different leadership positions and worked on so many different projects, but I truly, truly, truly do believe that the best way to learn is through on-the-ground experience, which I don't have much of. Meet-A-Wee is very much known for their trips to Kenya. However, I specifically chose to go on the Tanzania trip because it has just recently been added to the Free the Children's Adoptive Village program in 2015. I could have chosen to go to Kenya and see the impact that Free the Children has had since they started working there 16 years ago, but I wanted to go to Tanzania because I really want to see what it looks like to work on a groundbreaking project. This is something that I've never been able to do before. And I'm really excited to be a part of this because I'll be able to kind of track the community's progress over the next 5, 10, 15 years and see how my impact now has really caused a change. Or maybe it hasn't. And that's what I really am just so excited to see is 15 years down the road, did this one trip that I went on actually make a difference or not? And that's the other difference between me and a lot of other volunteers. I'm planning on continuing to work in this field once I return to Canada. I'm not just going to Tanzania, then going to forget about it once I fly back home. I'm going to try to use my experience, whether it be positive or negative, to educate others. And my past experience really speaks to this. Even after having gone on 2 volunteer trips, I still came back to Canada and wanted to learn more. I still wanted to go on more trips. I still wanted to be the project manager for other people, even if it meant that I wasn't going on that trip, because that's how passionate I am about this. So if you believe in my personal mission, please support my trip to Tanzania by making a donation or just simply letting me know that you believe in me and that you think that I can do this and that you understand my mission and that you respect it. It's honestly those little messages and those little donations that just means so much to me as a volunteer. So I really appreciate anything that you can do to help, and I really, more than anything, just appreciate all of the support that I've gotten so far on this mission. And I'm not just talking about donations, I'm talking about every single person who has messaged me asking to find out more about my blog, my trip, or my intentions, my future career possibilities. All of that has just been so incredible, so inspiring, so motivating. And that's what's keeping me here. That's what's keeping me on this mission and making me want to really get the word out there about why I'm doing this, what I'm trying to do, and how I'm going to do it. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and please check out the rest of my blog posts.